Hi everybody, we're back at the sale barn where we got Magnolia, and Emery is on a mission to find a little pony for her pony herd. So let's go see what they have in there, and hopefully none of us get tempted by anything else.
So a lot of you know we have our two mini horses, Winnie and Daisy. Daisy came to us a couple years ago. A friend just needed to rehome her. So we took her in and kind of just fell in love with her. She's a sweetheart. And then Winnie, a lot of you know her story. She needed some help. She was in a bad situation, so we took her in as well. And she's been here for almost a year now. For a while now, I've kind of had the thought of adding another little mini into the mix, and we've kind of had our eye out just vaguely looking in case something popped up. And recently we were at an auction in Springfield, Missouri, and saw this sweet little mini mare, and oh my gosh, I absolutely fell in love with her. She was so sweet.
Hi, are we sweet?
And we did bid on her, but unfortunately we lost the bid. She went a little higher than we were anticipating, and it kind of took us by surprise, so we let her slip through our fingers. I still regret it to this day, though. She was perfect. She was just so sweet and very beautiful. But a few weeks later, we saw another little mini being advertised actually at the same auction. So we decided to jump in the truck and go check them out and just kind of make an evening of it with the family. A lot of you don't know, but our son Isaac absolutely loves the donkeys. Whenever we see a donkey, he is drawn to it, and they always seem a little drawn to him. It's kind of odd. So anyways, as soon as we walked in, of course, there were two little donkeys standing there, and they were both just adorable.
So pretty, Em.
They're both stallions. They are cute, though.
Get to know, it's fine. Pick out which one you like the best.
So we've never had a donkey since Isaac's been born. So we have been thinking about getting him a donkey just because this is continuous. It's not like he just likes them all of a sudden. It's been since he's been little bitty. So it may be something, I don't know if it's going to be today, but in the future that we do. But these two were just as cute as can be.
Hi.
Hi everybody, we just met a fan. This is Claire.
Hi.
Claire, what do you do with horses?
I barrel race.
You're a barrel racer. All right. Well,
cool.
help us check out. What do you think?
Isaac loves donkeys.
Have you seen Daisy on our channel, the little pony?
Oh, the pony, yeah.
Yeah, we were thinking this would be a good mate for her.
And she looks pretty stocky.
Do you have a horse here today?
I got two. I got a mini pony over there, and I got...
Is the mini pony a stud? That's the one we came to look at.
Is it? Alameda Pink?
Yeah. Go show it to us.
Funny.
The very horse we came to really look at.
She has
It turns out our friend that we just made is the one who brought it. How fortuitous.
So Claire took us over to show us her pony, but there were some other people standing there looking at him, wanting to ask questions as well, and we didn't want to get in their space, so we told Claire that we would come back after a little bit once they were finished looking at him.
Donkeys all over the place.
Yeah.
Okay, so we found another donkey. Isaac just happens to be with us, so we're going to go check
This is a
another
fun
donkey
one.
out. Oh, why can't they be a little Jenny? If these were Jennies, they'd be great, huh?
Isaac is kind of like JR. He seems drawn to the stallions or the jacks, if you're referring to a donkey. But I'm not 100% convinced that's the route we should go. I'm hoping that he may find the perfect Jenny instead.
Don't let him bite you. I will stop you. I mean, I remember the first time we saw a donkey. Do you remember when that was? At that church?
Yeah.
And how, like, the donkey and him loved each other? Oh my gosh, look at those ponies over there!
No, that's what I said. It's a little stud.
Oh my gosh, he's cute.
Hi.
Is he really old?
Not really old.
He's very gorgeous.
He seems sweet. Yeah, that's a good stud.
Here, JR is picking up his little hoofs to see how he handles, but also to check them, see if there's any big issues, see if he has foundered. But they looked good from what JR could tell. He didn't really see anything too concerning. He did have the crusty neck issue, but his hoofs look good.
Borderline diabetic, but I mean, all these little ponies do that.
Well, we can take care of them, but...
Yeah, he's mine.
He's yours?
Yeah.
What
He's 7 years old. He is a stallion. You see that?
Yep.
He ropes ride, gentle, catch him anywhere, leads, loads, does everything you want him to do. Obviously, if you get him around mares at home, right when turn the kid loose on him, and the mare, you know what to do, the stallion. He knows the deal. That's his daughter right there.
Yeah.
That is his
That's
daughter.
his daughter. Yeah, she's 3 years old. No,
You think he's pretty?
I picked him up.
Yeah, I seen him in the next
He
video. I was about to
7
come
years
find
old.
you, and then
He got a brand on there, but I can't make it out.
Obviously throws a lot of color.
Throws the tail, dude. You see his old tail. I've got it tied up. It drags the ground. I'm all on Brady on Gary selling.
Can we lead him in there?
I don't care.
I've got a Clydesdale stallion and several Foxtrotter stallions, so I can handle a mini stallion, I think.
Yeah, you sure?
He's easy to catch and all that. He's a good pony.
It ended up raining quite hard while we were there, and I don't know if you've ever been in a barn or building with a metal roof, but if it's not insulated and it's raining, it can get really loud. So some of these videos I'm going to quiet down a bit because of that. JR led this little guy up and down the alleyway there quite a few times, and he handled really well. He definitely had, he would whinny at a mare here and there, but overall he handled quite well. And we thought he was absolutely beautiful, just his build and his color. So we all liked him so much that we decided right away that we're going to watch him go through the ring and hopefully bid on him if he's in our price range. From there, we went back to look at the other little mini horse that Claire had. And pretty much, though, we decided we wouldn't bid on him. He was adorable, nothing against him at all. If this pony had been a little filly, a mare, we would have bid for sure. But with it being a stallion, we decided to pass. He's very cute, though. I know there was another family looking at him, so I'm sure he went to a good home. But we had a blast meeting Claire. She's an awesome young lady, and she was very kind and took a lot of time showing us her horse. So thank you very much, Claire.
Look at these little babies.
Yeah, I saw him.
Aww.
That roan's pretty. Yeah, that roan's real pretty.
Oh, hi. Really pretty.
There were 3 foals in this pen with their mamas, and they were all in excellent condition and super beautiful. We really thought this one was just kind of exceptional. They were all registered quarter horses, which isn't really our thing, but if it was, I think that filly may have been coming home with us.
Isaac is going donkey crazy. JR and Isaac love the donkeys.
Especially this one.
JR and Isaac both love this donkey. I think JR may be drawn to donkeys like Isaac, from what I can tell. If it had been a Jenny, I'm pretty sure it would have been coming home with us.
If you was a girl, you'd be coming home with me.
Too many stallions, huh?
Too many boys.
He's cute. Isaac's pretty bummed out that we're not getting this. JR, that's not funny. Let me tell them the story.
Yeah.
There's a chicken over here.
A chicken.
My husband.
A chicken.
Shut up. Now I can't even tell the story.
She's deathly afraid of birds, and one time
Just chickens.
I hired some little Amish boys
The person that I
To run-
trust with my life.
to run towards her in an alleyway like this at an auction holding a chicken, and they didn't know what was going to happen. So they run towards her holding that chicken, and she screamed and ran into the active sale.
This is not a funny story.
She hit that door of the sale barn going in there, and the man, the auctioneers that call out the bids were standing there. She knocks him flat with the door. She cuts through there out to the parking lot, and I was in the doghouse for a little over a year.
Yes, and every time we bring up this story, it just restarts my anger.
And I start laughing.
I do not laugh. I mean, it's a little funny, but it's not funny. It's horrible. It's the meanest thing ever. Found another donkey. He's a cute one. Is it another boy? I like his personality, or I don't know.
Yeah, he's
calm.
really calm.
Yeah. Seems like a sweet boy.
So I'm sure everybody's going to be commenting for us to get Isaac a donkey, which we are planning on doing. But I think right now his decision has to be made before really looking if he wants, you know, a small one like this that would basically live with the mini horses, or if he wants a larger one that he could possibly ride. Because I don't think he's thought about that. Of course, I think Isaac would probably take one of each and then some more.
What do you think about this one? You like him too? Is it a stallion or a gelding?
It's a stallion.
Oh.
He's pretty young.
If it was a girl.
He's pretty young.
Isaac ended up staying over there with this little donkey. At first, I think JR thought the donkey he would want was the one that we previously saw, the one JR liked, but it ends up this is the donkey that Isaac loved. The only thing holding us back is the fact that it's a Jack and not a Jenny. We walked around a bit more looking at some of the horses. The number of horses at this sale was significantly lower than other times, which is good. You know, it wasn't overloaded with horses. We did end up coming to a pen, though, with a whole bunch of really poor looking ponies in it. And there was one little mare in that pen that kind of caught our eye. JR pointed her out first. She is white and kind of a brown or blonde. And the other horses were kind of beating up on her a little bit, running her around, biting her. So we kind of felt a little sorry for her.
Hey guys, so we're at this auction. There's a pen full of ponies. But this little sweet girl, right over there, the white and yellow, oh my gosh, she's so sweet, and she's getting picked on. I want to get her out of there. We might stick around though and see if we can get her. She's got, it looks like she may have like an eye infection. Oh, sweet baby.
We wanted to check her out a bit more, but the sale was starting and we could tell by her number that she was going to be going through a little bit later, and we didn't want to miss the stallion going through, so we decided we'd go find our seats and then come back once he had gone through the ring.
He's 7 years old. He is a stallion. Broke the ride. He said, you take him out by himself, the kids can ride him around the yards and stuff, but now he is a little stallion around other horses. 500, 600, 500, 500, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, up top, 800, 900, 8, 9, hit down, I'll take 850 down here if either one of you don't do it. 800, 8 and a half, down 9, now 1,000, 1,000 half, 1,100, now 12, 11, 12, now 13, 1,300, hit 13, 13, 13, now 13, 13, 14, 13, 14, all done, 13, 14, 13, now 15, now 15. 15, half, now 15, 14, half, 15, 14, 9, 15, 14, half, now 15, Johnny, 15, all in, all done, 14, 9, 15, sold him up top, 14, 50 on 40, 12. Yes, sir, thank you.
How are you?
Hey, you scared? Not a fun place, huh?
He feels calm.
Well, this is a crazy environment, huh? Hey, we got him. What do you think, JR?
Oh, he's so beautiful.
JR kind of went pale after he got him.
Well, anything to keep the wife happy. Anything to keep the wife happy.
Whatever.
What do you guys think about artificial insemination, hemmed and natty, and breeding a new race of miniature Clydesdales?
So we definitely paid a pretty penny for this little boy. We didn't really realize these ponies, especially if they're good looking like this, they go pretty high. So we were a little surprised, but glad we got it. Once we went and checked out our new little stallion, we decided before heading out we would go check on that pen full of ponies, the loose pen with the little mare that we showed earlier.
Oh,
Are you that sweet?
they're over town, so you can't.
Are you that
I mean, they're over
sweet?
there towards Seymour.
Like I said earlier, all the ponies in this pen were in really rough condition, very thin. She actually was one of the heavier ones, believe it or not. JR did try to check her teeth, to age her, see how old she was, and he kind of guessed her a little bit older, like 12 to 14, but of course it's a little bit hard to tell with these little minis, and he wasn't 100% sure. From what we were told, this was a herd of minis that were brought in together, an established herd, but she really did not act like she was part of that, and how the other ponies were treating her made it look like, you know, she was kind of just thrown in there. Of course, all these ponies need some TLC, but we can't take every single one home. But we did decide to stick around and watch this little girl go through the ring to see what happens.
Where's your GoPro? Where's the GoPro?
Hey, look here, 3147. 350, 75, man down, 375, 4. Nobody get that quarter, nobody get that half, nobody get that 75.
So we ended up waiting around hours for this little girl to go through the ring. And by that time, Jared said we were not leaving without getting her. And at this point, the batteries for the cameras were all pretty much just dead. So the video cuts out here in a second. But we did end up winning the bid. We paid a little bit more, quite a bit more than we were wanting to. But we got 2 sweet ponies to bring home. This is after the auction. We had won the bid on both the ponies, and JR was going to get the little boy, and then Becca's getting the little girl out of their dry lot. So like after you win a bid, they run them back into the auction barn and put them back into a little stalled dry lot area. And then once you go, basically you check out, you go back there with your ticket, and you're allowed to go and get your horse to load it up. At this point, it was super late, and we were all very tired, and I'm sure these 2 ponies are tired too. So we got them loaded as quick as we could to head home. We had about a 2-hour drive, plus we had to stop for gas. So a very long night, but we're very excited, and we hope you are too. If you've enjoyed this video and others, please make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And also don't forget to check us out on Patreon. We do more day-to-day updates over there. We will try to get an update to you on the ponies arriving to Homestead Horsemanship as soon as we can. And until then, God bless you all, and we'll talk to you later.